this video, I'll be recapping episode 1 of an anime where a powerful former adventurer finds a baby in the forest. Stick around to find out how in growing up she becomes a powerful S-class hero, saving the world. Having a nightmare where a wolf bites off his leg, the dreamer wakes up to recall that really happened, needing to wear a peg leg as a result. Bei, the former powerful adventurer, walks through his village, greeting the townsfolk, making his way to the forest where he's foraging herbs, till suddenly he hears the cries of a baby. Bei follows the sound to find it really is a baby, although what it's doing here is questionable. By the carefully laid hay it was laying on, it doesn't seem to be abandoned, but with no one around, Bei tells he has no choice but to take it in and raise it. Now that he's found her, how will he raise her? These questions are stupid as fuck, but I think it'll make people keep watching, so I'm gonna add them in. Years later, practicing their sword fighting, Bei wins over Angeline. Sobbing, she tells Bei to pick her up to cradle, and it's evidential just how loving they are to one another. Since Angeline is 12 and headed to the city the next day to become an adventurer, they splurge a little on dinner, having extra. Afterwards, sitting together, Angeline promises she'll work hard to become an adventurer who protects the weak. And years later, in a city being attacked by monsters, it seems she's made good on that promise. Adventurers fight to protect the city, including Angeline, who finishes the monster. Her fellow party members tell Angeline seems to be excited, and she tells she is, since with her upcoming vacation, she gets to see her father for the first time in 5 years, which they've only been able to keep in touch via letter. While weeding the farmland, Bei gets word another letter has come from Angeline. Reading it, he happily finds out she's taking an extended vacation to come see him. Since she's an S-rank adventurer, Angeline's quite busy, and to Bei, this is great news. Angeline, while she packs her belongings, happily talks about her father to her party members. Until then, to interrupt them is Lionel, the guildmaster. Looking at him like someone just pissed in her coffee, Angeline knows that he's probably not bringing good news. Her intuition is correct, as Giga ants have attacked and they need her help, which in turn ruins her vacation plans. Angeline wants to say no and go to her father, but at the same time, knowing that people need her help, as a hero she can't just abandon them. Yes you can, just leave. Her father, waiting patiently, sees a horse riding closer. Thinking it's her, he calls out,
"Angeline, baby girl, you back? Come give daddy a big old kiss. I haven't seen you in 5 years.
But it turns out to be a man, carrying a letter from her, saying she had an urgent job to attend to. Time later, having completed 2 paper stacks of jobs, Angeline again finally gets the chance to go home. While riding a carriage, 2 horses run by as a result of bandits attacking. As a guard falls to his knee, a girl begs the bandits to let her go, saying she's in a race against time. They ignore her request, laughing it off, until Angeline shows up and takes good care of the bandits. No, she doesn't. She fucking kills them. Angeline takes her to the carriage and she introduces herself as Saran, the 3rd daughter of the board fucking family, who, based on the carriage driver's reaction, is a very influential family. She brought very few guards with her that were easy to defeat because Siren rode out in a hurry. After receiving word that her father had collapsed, Angeline, feeling a soft spot for her trying to see her father, demands the carriage driver takes them to him, meaning that Angeline won't be able to see her own father. Bei receives a letter that Angeline won't be coming, but nonetheless is proud of his daughter for working so hard. Just then, some kids knock on his door wanting to go to the mountain. This is like the 16th century version of a school field trip. Bei is teaching the kids vital basic skills on how to survive in the wilderness. He instructs the kids to gather herbs, and while doing so sits down to have a moment alone with his thoughts, thinking about how he used to take Angeline here all the time when she was young, and how she's proudly become an S-rank adventurer. Just then, a monster shows up to attack. Bei fights it off to then afterwards slip and fall into the river. Elsewhere, Angeline, fighting the same monster, seems frustrated not being able to see her father. And to cheer her up, one of her party members propose they go to a dessert restaurant. They enjoy the delicious, decadent treats, but that doesn't keep Angeline's mind off missing her father for long. Later that night, she continues to write letters to him about all the adventures she's had and experiences, longing for the day they meet. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoy, subscribe, and if you want more videos where I talk in this gray, monotone, depressed voice, comment down below. My name's IWD Recaps. Peace out.